You're on a job site miles from the nearest cell tower. Or maybe your internet decides to play hide-and-seek right when you need to send an invoice. Does your field service management software abandon you in your hour of need? Specifically, does Jobber work offline? It's a question that plagues many field service professionals. In an increasingly connected world, we rely so heavily on constant internet access that the thought of it disappearing can trigger genuine anxiety. For businesses that operate out on the road, in remote locations, or even just in basements and dead zones, the ability to function without a perfect Wi-Fi signal isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. We're talking about electricians in newly constructed buildings, plumbers in old, thick-walled houses, landscapers out in vast, open fields, and cleaners in multi-story commercial buildings where signals struggle to penetrate. Your business doesn't stop just because your data plan does. Imagine this scenario. You're at a client's home, ready to start a major repair. You pull out your tablet to review the job details, but nothing. The spinning wheel of doom. Your internet is down. Now what? Do you call the office, hoping someone can read you the notes? Do you rely on a shaky memory? Do you have to reschedule, costing you time and money, and potentially frustrating your client? This isn't just an inconvenience. It's a direct hit to your productivity, professionalism, and ultimately, your bottom line. This is why the offline capability of any field service management software, including Jobber, is such a critical consideration. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of how Jobber handles offline situations, let's understand the core functionalities you absolutely cannot afford to lose when you're disconnected. You need to be able to access client information, their address, contact details, previous service history, and any specific notes about their property or preferences. You need to see the details of the current job, what services are required, estimated time, specific instructions. You need to be able to track your time, mark tasks as complete, add notes, and potentially even take photos of your work. And perhaps most crucially, you need to be able to create or modify invoices and process payments, even if those transactions don't fully sync until you're back online. Losing any of these capabilities means you're essentially flying blind, unable to complete your work efficiently or professionally. So, does Jobber rise to this challenge? The short answer is yes, to a significant extent, but with important nuances. Jobber is primarily a cloud-based platform, meaning its full functionality and all your data reside online. However, Jobber has invested significantly in ensuring its mobile apps are robust enough to handle periods of no internet connectivity. When you use the Jobber mobile app on your smartphone or tablet, it smartly downloads and stores a substantial amount of your essential data directly on your device. This isn't just a basic cache. It's a localized version of your critical business information. This means that even if you completely lose your internet connection, you can still access key information. You can look up client details, including their contact information and service history. You can view your schedule for the day and see the details of upcoming jobs. You can even access notes and attachments that were previously synced. This immediate access to information is a lifesaver when you're out in the field and need to quickly confirm something or recall a specific detail about a client or job. Beyond just viewing information, Jobber's offline capabilities extend to active work. You can start and stop timers for jobs, accurately tracking your time spent on site even without a signal. You can mark tasks as completed, ensuring your progress is recorded. You can add new notes about the job, perhaps detailing a specific issue or a client request. You can even take photos and attach them to the job, providing visual documentation of your work. This is incredibly powerful because it means your workflow isn't interrupted by a patchy connection. You can continue to work efficiently, knowing that all your actions are being logged. Now, here's where the nuances come in. While you can perform many actions offline, these actions are stored locally on your device and will only sync to Jobber's cloud servers once you regain an internet connection. This means that while you can create an invoice offline, it won't be sent to the client or appear on the office's main Jobber dashboard until your device connects to the internet again. Similarly, if you add a new client or create a brand new job while offline, these additions won't be visible to your team or fully processed until your device syncs. This distinction is important. It means that real-time collaboration or immediate data updates across your team aren't possible when a team member is offline. However, for the individual technician in the field, the ability to continue their work, track their time, and document their progress is paramount. The system is designed to prevent data loss. Everything you do offline is queued up and automatically uploaded to the cloud as soon as a connection is reestablished. Jobber handles this process seamlessly in the background, so you don't have to manually initiate syncs or worry about losing your work. What about payments? This is often the biggest concern for field service businesses. While you can create an invoice offline, processing an actual credit card payment requires an internet connection. The payment gateway needs to communicate with the bank to authorize the transaction. However, Jobber offers several workarounds for this. You can still record cash or check payments offline, and those will sync when you're back online. For credit card payments, you might take the client's details and process the payment manually once you have a connection, or use a separate mobile payment terminal that can queue transactions. The ideal scenario is to complete payments on-site, but in a true offline situation, recording the invoice details is still a major step forward. So, how do you make the most of Jobber's offline capabilities? First, always make sure your Jobber mobile app is updated to the latest version. Jobber is constantly improving its app, and offline functionality is a key area of focus. Second, before heading out to a job site where you anticipate poor connectivity, proactively open the Jobber app and allow it to fully sync. This ensures that the most up-to-date information is downloaded to your device. Third, understand what you can and cannot do offline. Communicate this to your team. For example, if a team member is going to a remote location, they should know that new client additions won't be immediately visible to the office. In essence, Jobber is designed with the realities of field service in mind. It understands that perfect internet connectivity isn't a guarantee. While it's not a fully standalone, offline-only system, its robust mobile app ensures that your core operational workflow isn't crippled by a lack of signal. You can still access vital information, track your work, and prepare for invoicing, minimizing disruption and keeping your business moving forward, even in the digital wilderness. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.